Good afternoon, footy fans, and welcome to today's coverage of the 2024 SunCable Big River Football League Senior Women's Grand Final. My name is Tara Harris, and it is an absolute pleasure to be joined in the commentary trestle with Sam Clark. How are you going, Sam?
Oh, I'm good, thanks. Good to be down here on this fine sunny day. The deck's looking great, even after being hacked up by the show.
Yes.
So it's good to see these two teams out here again as well, so it'll be a cracking game.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. We've just seen stellar performances all year. Arnhem Crows are expected to come into this one as favourites. Obviously, they've got their best and fair, the league's best and fairest on the side with Jenna Singh, who's had an outstanding year for the side. But Eastside, they have a couple of aces up their sleeve as well, Sam.
They absolutely do, and it's been pretty interesting our season down here. There's been a lot of games with undermanned sides between all clubs here, but it's great to see two full teams as we get underway here, and the ball's thrown up, and Janita Kingsley straight over the top there with the tap and the follow-up in there, but going in hard was Eastside, and a quick kick out, but Eastside are back there just to mop that up, and it's just been knocked forward straight into the path of Aggie herself, and she's got it now. She's going to dance around a couple and snap it on the right, and she's gone in long and deep. Beautiful position there, but can't quite take the mark, and Eastside have got the numbers to support, but Arnhem there with the quick hands out the back, and it's just in dispute in there, but it's come back out. Eastside have got a kick away straight to well set up there in Dinsdale, so she takes a nice mark. So just waiting for her teammate. Not a great kick off the boot, but got support there and long with the shepherd to allow her teammate there to follow it up, but just comes off the boot and it goes out of bounds, so we'll get a lasso free kick to Arnhem.
There's a bit of energy in the air already. You can see both sides desperate to get hands on the football early. And looking to take that one there, Janita Kingsley herself has had an impressive season as well and played in the NTFL up in Darwin last season. She's looking for a few options there. She drops that one high. A few options floating back. It'll push into space there, just into the forward pocket for Arnhem. Arnhem there, well on the run. That's as it trickles through. No, and great goalkeeping there from this Eastside defence as the ball gets kicked into space. Might be chopped off. Yes, it is. And beautiful hands there from Ryan.
Yeah, so just the Anna-Marie Collins. So she's another one of the girls now that the Nooka side couldn't quite get in this season. There's a fair few Nooka girls out there. So as Ryan comes in to take this kick, it's going to just sneak through. And Arnhem have kicked the first goal of our Women's Big Rivers Football League Grand Final.
They just did well there. They kind of spread the pack well and read the ball quite well off Janita, which put them into a bit of space. So I think that just got to get a little bit tighter in the defence there, Eastside, but is only early.
Yeah, they look quite structured back there, but I think that one-on-one, while it's hot and everyone's got fresh legs, is probably the better option for now. But Kingsley herself, she's an NTFL Rising Star earlier this year. She was awarded, and it's really evident here, and she really plays a big gluing role in their team and through the ruck, kicks goals and does the whole package. So the ball's gone back up, and Janita Kingsley wins that one again, has a second tap at it and roves her own ball. She's going to get caught here, I reckon. Just didn't quite get rid of that early enough. And great defence and great pressure from the east side there.
You can see the players from east side spreading here to provide as many options as possible. Ball goes high, another one-on-one contest. Just misread. It's going to spurt through just at the back there. Beautiful pick-up under pressure. Nicely cleared from the pack was Kay. Will go over the boundary there. So
another lasso free kick on the far side, and that wind is quite strong today as well, so that ball's going to sit up nice and high as it's heading in.
So just retrieving that ball, getting into some space. A few players to look out for. We've got here Trafina Bush. She's appeared in 5 bests out of 10 games, so one to watch there from the Arnhem Crows. And from Eastside, 3 bests in 10 games, Lachey Gillett. So we'll see what they might come out with today.
So they've got some run on out the back and a nice kick out the pack, and it's just going to spill over. There's a few one-on-ones, but Aggie's got it. This is dangerous. She turns around on the right. And she loves it. She's kicked Arnhem's second goal.
I don't think it was ever in doubt. From the moment I saw her in front of that pack, I thought, oh no, here we go.
I was surprised she didn't turn them inside out and put it on the left.
No, she's phenomenal. And it's another one on the board early for Arnhem. 2 goals, 12. Just Eastside just wanting, you can see them clutching to try and get control of the football.
Both teams strong sides as well. Both very experienced footballers with Eastside, and Nikita Long as well. She's come in from St Mary's. She's a really key role. She took some great leadership against us at the Camels last week and really settled things for Eastside. So I imagine she'll do the same today. So the ball's gone back up and Eastside winning that ruck, and Delacour straight out the middle. Not a great kick, but follows it all up, and Garling picks it up. A quick handball out to Dinsdale, and she's tackled and just spills out, and that's holding the footy. So good clearance from Eastside there, though. That's promising. As we come in, and Thompson's taken that kick, but she's kicked it straight in the middle. And following up there from Eastside, but ball's just in dispute at the bottom of this pack. Umpire Cunningham waiting for it to come out, and he gets his wishes with a quick kick out. And Dinsdale, she's fast. She's going to get it there. She's got speed. She loves a good game of touch, but can't quite get it to a teammate. And King kicks that down forward for Arnhem, but that's Gillett in under there, and she just taps it forward. She's got support there, and great follow-up from Roberts to just stay on the footy, but it's just come loose, and Kingsley's got it back, and she's a beautiful long kick. It's just cleared the pack for both of them, but Eastside's, I think that's Miller's, picked it up, and a kick out, and standing under it nicely was Coolwell.
Beautiful clean up the work there from Eastside, but turnover there from Arnhem Crows through the hands of King. King with it, shoots it out wide, looking for Singh just through the arms, and will find the boundary.
Much better from Eastside there, playing a bit more attacking, a bit more in front and ready for that footy. Looks like they've switched on now. So,
and good defensive work too. They've got good field placement in that defensive zone. Will find the boundary again. Just didn't come off the boot the way they would have liked there. Oh, good camera work, following the ball the whole way.
So Ty will take this kick. She's another NTFL player for Nightcliff, and she'll have a great kick down long as she goes down the line and sitting under it straight to Sing Lippo there. And she takes the mark. She'll just set it back looking for some leads, and there's a lot of movement down forward. And it's gone in long. And who's under it there? So it looks like Roberts. Oh, no, I reckon that's Luma actually. So she goes back straight out where it came from. But Tile sitting there beautifully, and Bush under that one as well, but it hasn't gone far, so Eastside looking to take it away. That's Cook and Tile going at it there.
Good body work.
Cook's right over the top, and she'll just give away that free kick. Unlucky there.
She used her body well there and had a really good presence over the ball. Just had a little bit of an error there when it came to the final kind of tackle. So Tile will take advantage of that, puts it into space. See a few people around the football trying to pick that one up. Under pressure. She's wrapped up pretty quickly there. Bush.
A lovely strong tackle by Gordon there in the pack, and it's good to see everyone keeping their feet as well. So there's a lot of run, a lot of balls coming out here and getting quick kicks away. As that one, Eastside kick it away, but Ulamari sat under that. Took a beautiful mark there. So looks to go in. Board goes to the hot spot at the top of the 50 there, but Kingsley straight under it, taps it out to Ryan. Ryan's on the run. Can she kick her second? It doesn't come. It's snuck in. Did not look like it from here, but
Peter's just said, yep, you can have that one.
So Ryan's second goal. She's a beautiful little rover. She goes around the pack. She plays through the midfield as well, and really clean, really composed. So they'll be, Eastside will need to pop someone onto her just to shut her down for the second half of this quarter.
Just about to pass the 8-minute mark here of the first quarter. 3 goals, 18. Eastside yet to get it on the board there. They need to use this centre to their advantage, this ball up here. They are yet to get it into their forward 50. So
they've got Garling in the ruck now, and again another NTFL buff. I think she plays with Darwin Buffs, and she's strong, she's big, so she'll be able to take Kingsley down here, I would assume.
Yeah, good call.
As she does, and Rankin's onto that one straight away, but can't quite pick it up, and she's got support in Delacour in there, just being held off the ball, but it's still in dispute, and Delacour comes out with it. She just bangs it in deep. That's what they need to do, and sitting under it is Byers. Probably got caught in that sun, but Bush, and that's Tadisha Bush. She takes them on, goes for a run, and just nails the kick straight to Ulamari, who can't quite mark, but she's kept it in play. She's got support from Tile there, and it's been called a trip. So Laverty just unfortunate with that trip there, but Ulamari plays on. She goes an interesting torpedo there, but Singh just probably the first and only not clean pick-up you'll see from her today.
Yeah, just unfortunate bounce off the deck, and it kind of caught her off guard. So there'll be a throw up here. Ball goes up again.
So Kingsley's obviously just swapping in the ruck there with Kanita Bush, but Garling gets that over the top, and it comes out to Thomas. Thomas can't quite get it on the boot, and Ulamari just smacks it off the deck. Sitting under it now is Delacour with a quick hands out, but she can't find someone. She goes in again, and she's got support out the back. They did that so well last week as well, and Rankin's still on it. She's still going, being held off the ball. Nobody can really get a clean kick, but Thomas picks it up and she kicks it out. Byers using her body well under the footy there, just taps it forward, and Arnhem have the numbers here, but Eastside with it. And Byers turns him inside out. She's got a runner in Laverty on her way in the middle. She takes her on, beautiful pickup. Put it on the boot, Charlie, next time. As it comes in, it's just in dispute there, and Byers comes out the back. That's Charlie Byers. Billy is not playing today, and she finds Delacour, who's going to come run in. She can kick this from here, and she takes it. Shepherd for her. Beautiful read of the footy, Tadisha Bush.
Beautiful goalkeep work. She's done very well there, and can see she's just considering a few options here. It's going to drop in, and it does. Beautiful, and it favours Ulamari. Ulamari here again. There's a good spread of players here. Good contest early. Beautiful torp. Ball bounces into space. Good pick up there by Tile. Redwell. Beautiful pick up there.
So it's just in the side, Eastside's forward half, and there's a ball's in dispute on the ground, and we'll get a ball up. So Taya Ulamari, I know she spent some time in Darwin at boarding school, and I think that's really evident with her probably opportunities to play in some youth girls comps up in Darwin there. So as a quick kick in, goes in from long, and Dinsdale can't quite take the mark, but it comes out the back, and both Bushes are there, Trevina and Teddy, but it comes out quickly to Millikins, and Millikins puts it on the boot, and she finds Dinsdale, and Dinsdale will go back.
You could almost see it kind of caught her off guard a little bit. She'd kind of turned at the last minute, and thankfully she did, because she set herself up well here.
Yeah, Dinsdale, just a bit of an athlete as well. She's a great netballer, great touch player as well, and she's definitely improved her kicking throughout this season too. So if she takes her time, she'll be able to steer this one home. Doesn't quite come off the boot, so just through for the behind, but that's Eastside's first score on the board. So Arnhem Crows leading 3 goals 0-18 to Eastside 0 goals 1-1.
And you can see there that the control that Eastside had to keep the ball in their forward 50 during that passage of play there. They're really limited options. So once it's gone in there, as I said, they haven't had many attempts early on. But if they can keep control of the football, which, might work to their advantage here.
Oh, their field umpires. We've got no boundary umpires today, so the field umpires managed to see that one and has called it out on the full. So Byers will take that free kick. Just a bit of a safety kick there. Just didn't quite come off for Teddy and Natasha Tile there. But not much movement coming inside, so Byers just goes herself, and it's a good-looking kick. It's going to come to the square, and Bush in best place, but she doesn't quite get it off the end. Tile there first. Byers follows it up, wraps her up, and gets a stoppage. Nice, smart play from Eastside there.
So it'll be a ball up, probably about 15-20 metres out from the goal. Bounces into space. It's a snap kick. Just go through for a minor.
So I can see Hannah Turnbull down there running some water for Arnhem Crows as well. So she didn't play as many games this year, but her and Helen have been supporting the club since its inception into this comp, and they'll miss her out there, but didn't qualify. And great body work from Thomas to allow Cook to get over the footy, and a great follow-up pick-up by Thomas, and hands out to Long. Long's got support from Garling and a quick shepherd, and Eastside have got numbers here beautifully, and they're putting on those shepherds just to get it clear, but they just can't quite use it effectively. And Tile cleans it up there as she goes around, just bangs it on the boot, and that's dangerous when Eastside have set up nicely. And Garling will take this back and have a look at her options.
She's got a few players in space here, but she opts for a high, short kick. It doesn't bounce favourably, but they do have players in space. Just do what they can to get that ball picked up. Umpire Cunningham said play on. Beautiful work there. Great clean-up work from Tile. Kicks that one into space. Might find the boundary. Yes, it does.
So that'll be an Eastside free kick to Lumai. She'll take that one. And Arnhem have just sort of taken their foot off the pedal here, and Eastside have really taking advantage. Just need to put some scoreboard pressure on as Delacour comes in as the third line of attack, I'd say there, but it spills out the back with Eastside pursuing that footy through Xavier.
Might have been kicking in danger.
Oh, just got a boot under there.
I know.
So Cook will take this.
I don't think you see that very often. That's a beautiful high kick. Dallas Cowboys style.
So again, not a great kick. These short entries aren't working for Eastside, but Dinsdale roves that one off the hands. And Ulamari, that's Taya. She's cleaned that back up. Goes another torp down, and of course it's Aggie Singh as Thomas chases her and pursues and forces her to kick, and Gillett's under that. But so is Kanita Bush, and Janita Kingsley comes out the pack of it, and she swings around the corner with wrapped up by Eastside, and they play on. Beautiful lift of the eyes there to find Rankin all by herself, and she's got support in Thomas. As Rankin hits the middle there, and Garland goes the one-handed, but doesn't come off, and Bush, she finds a target in King, and King's got some space. She's just dropped that mark, probably a few nerves coming in, and she turns the Eastside defender inside out, and no mark before that final siren. So 15 minutes played already in our 2024 SunCable Big Rivers Football League Women's Grand Final, with Arnhem leading 3 goals 0-18 to Eastside 0 goals 2, and we'll be back with you after a short break.
Walara molong. Nyambao ja. Yuruk na manjay.
And welcome back, footy fans. We are just about to start the second quarter here at Nitmiluk Oval, Senior Women's Grand Final. A very dominant first term from the Arnhem Crows. 3 goals, 18 to the 2 behinds for Eastside. But final couple of minutes there for Eastside. Really good dominance of the football and good control of it too. A few scoring shot opportunities for them. Wanted a big shout out. Thank you to Katherine West Health Board for kindly supporting today's SunCable Big Rivers Grand Final. Are you thinking about quitting the smokes? Yarn with your local health centre and commence your journey to quitting today. Sam, thoughts on the first quarter?
Yeah, good start by Arnhem. Eastside were a bit slow, but they're never going to be out of this game here, so I'll be excited. And hopefully they've chucked Garling straight into the ruck, and
Beautiful.
she's tapped it to herself. Goes the
Don't
dusty
mind.
on Singlipo as Rankin follows it up, and they'll need this inside 50 first. Xavier at the bottom there, and Rankin just loses her feet over the top of that. And we'll get a ball up there. So a quick start from Eastside, as expected and as needed by them. So Garling's back underneath it against Kingsley, and Kingsley gets the hops just to get a finger tap over the top, but Singlipo roves it beautifully off the ball.
Wow.
She dodges and weaves, she gets a handball out, and Delacour's sitting there beautifully to read it off the back, and she picks it up and goes, drives out of that little contest there, and she goes inside forward 50 for the first time, and Dinsdale, beautiful bounce off the footy in red there beautifully, as she goes, just sends it goal away, and Arnhem have numbers back. And that's Taya Ulamari there with a quick handball, but dangerous straight in front of goal. And Dinsdale loses her feet, has a little stack, but gets a handball out as Ulamari just kicks it off the deck, but doesn't quite come off. And Arnhem break free here, and they've got Singlipo here. Just take it yourself,
beautiful.
girlfriend. So she'll go out wide. She's got 2 runners on the far side wing. As King, she picks it up and goes inside 50, and this is what they do best, their skill, their composure. All that is the Arnhem Crows Football Club. So Georgina Runyu, she normally wears the number 2. She'll take it and play on here.
Oh.
She'll look to turn him inside out. I was about to say she'll have a bounce, and she'll hopefully stab this one through. Oh, hits the woodwork there. So Gina Runyu known to play on every time she gets the footy, and she'll take 2 or 3 bounces most of the time, and she's got a booming kick off her too. So
I just can't believe the composure of her taking that mark. It's like she'd ordered a coffee or something. Like, it was just so calm.
So Eastside get the kick out here, but it's hotly contested there, and Taniqua Bush under that. But Nellie Thomas comes out with it and just bangs it on the boot. She's got one-on-one here, and a great grab off of there by Trifina Bush as the kick comes away. Goes to Tile versus Aisha Kay. Both of them couldn't quite pick it up, but a quick kick out by Coolwell there. But mopped up by Arnhem, and it's going to come back out to Ulamari. She's working hard today as Delacour's got a 3-on-1 here and gets the handball away. She's strong. She'll pick it up here. She's smart enough to know, but she just drops it there, but picks it up again, and she's finally got some support as she gets the ball, but it doesn't quite come out, and the umpire's called that one a throw, so Arnhem will take the free kick here and settle things down. So Kingsley going long, a beautiful contest by all there, and Garling can't quite grab the one hand again. She's a tall girl, she's got to get low to pick that footy off the deck, and she does. And she kicks it, doesn't quite come off the boot.
Oh
and
no,
Rankin
don't make a
versus
mistake
Singlipo.
there.
Rankin just lost her feet as Singlipo's taken one bounce, does a sneaky little handball, weird tap to herself, but
You're
nevertheless
joking.
turns around, bangs it into the goal square.
No, did she get it?
And it's a behind. She'll be a little bit annoyed at that at Lalisha Bush-Gordon, another youngster from the Arnhem Footy Club with some experience in Darwin too. She plays at Nightcliff Tigers. So she'll, I'm sure Aggie will let her know nicely. Just let that one roll through next time, please.
Please.
So it comes out the back and Eastside. Beautiful kick. What they need to do, a nice booming long kick, and Ross attacks that but runs over it. And Taya Ulamari, she's had a bit of leather poisoning already this first half, but just kicks it round the body as Eastside clean that one up. And a high up and under kick, and Delacour underneath nearly takes that mark, but goes the footy and shepherds for a teammate in Roberts as they're under the pack, and we'll get a ball up. So really hotly contested in these first 4 minutes. So Dinsdale versus Kingsley. I could read Kingsley. She's going to do that every day of the week. She picks it up, bangs it long just underneath it, but Gillett there. Beautiful read. She lifts her eyes to have a look for a teammate. And she finds 2 on the wing, and Cook sitting under it and just doesn't quite take full grab of that one.
Might be a
and
grab
she'll
of the shirt. Yep.
get a free kick. So kept pursuing that foot in. She'll take that beautiful free kick on this near side wing.
Arnhem with lots of numbers back. Under pressure here. Got to be accurate. Just spills through the hands.
Smart kick by Cook, though. She had Byers straight out on the lead there. She'd normally take those ones. Oh, the umpire's unluckily called a Lasso free kick. I would say unlucky. Normally that should be a ball in because it wasn't the last possession or disposal. It came off some hands. But I'm sure Eastside just work harder and turn this one back over from Tile as she runs around and plays on. She gets underneath it, and another good contest on the wing. Cleaned up, but a quick kick out doesn't quite go 15 as Tile takes it, and we'll get a ball up here. So Bush versus Dinsdale, a very evenly contested ruck and a quick kick. Ryan there, she's fast, but beautiful pick up by Long and that experience and that long kick, but Tile read it best. Can't quite take the mark, and she's got Byers there contesting with her as Ross comes in. She gets it out to Roberts, and Roberts is going to run in, but Teddy Bush there, she's ready to pounce on this, but she's got King to battle off, and King uses her body and turns her around well. Didn't quite get a handle there, I wouldn't say, but play on, says the umpire, as it's right at the top of Eastside's forward 50, and we'll get another ball up here.
Tyle's been very impressive first quarter, and she's been around the ball already a lot in the second here. Ball goes up again. Goes into space. Lots of contested pressure straight away with the footy. Umpire might say it's his. Yes, he does.
Yeah, Tile just dived onto that one, so lucky there, I would say. So balled back up, and Bush just gets over the top of it, but picked up quickly at the back by Kay. She's still pursuing that footy, but great body work and kept her feet was Tile. He just knocks it out to her teammate in McCoy, another NTFL Palmerston Magpies girl. They're very rounded here, and Byers comes out with it. She handballs inboard, not really to anyone except Kingsley, who just plays a bit of keep the ball in the air, tap. All the girls are still fighting for this one, and King's at the bottom of that pack being wrapped up by Bush, so we'll get another ball up.
So many bodies around the footy. They're all just desperate to get control of it and get it into their forwards. So goes into space, another followed by another fist in the air. It'll bounce through here, just doing what they can. Good kick off the deck there. Looked like it came off the boot of Bush. Beautiful pick up there and great work from Ryan. 2 goals to her name already. She just puts that one into space. It will bounce. Does it favour? Does well. Put through the hands there. That's Sing Lippo. Great work there from Eastside as the ball just again doing what they can to keep control of the football. She gets wrapped up. Umpire said that will be mine, and it'll be a ball up, probably about 20 metres or so from Arnhem's 50.
So as it goes up, Dinsdale goes up early to get under that. She follows it up and gets a quick kick out, and Eastside with the numbers here. Coming in is, looks like Roberts there, or Lumai maybe, and she goes out wide. And it's just going to go an unlucky bounce out on the over the boundary there for a Lasso free kick.
So just retrieving that football that's almost ended up in the car park.
On your Kim. Get a touch, Kim. Beautiful handball by Bracken there.
That's a disposal for the stats. So Arnhem here, just with a boot, centering kick, looking for Tile, does well. Beautiful hands under pressure. Again, we'll take the time to stop. Just get a bit of control of traffic flow here. Great kick, launches that one in. It'll be a pressure, lots of bodies around it. Nikita Long well with the fist, and beautiful off the deck pick up. She's under pressure, manages to get a fist to it. Bounces into space, really favourable there for Eastside. Just trickled off the foot there off Cook. Again, a lot of bodies around the footy. Cook does well with a follow-up, does if she can to control pressure. Beautiful again by Eastside, nice off the boot off Thomas, and it's a beautiful mark there by Delacure. Ball goes up into space. It's a one-on-one. Beautiful. Coming out of nowhere was Roberts. Roberts, time and space. Just a little chip kick. Don't mind if you umpire. And that is Eastside's first major.
Yeah, great work from them. They've pressed since the start of this second quarter, and they really switched on now. And that beautiful play of that short kick to Cook there, and a shepherd from Ross really let her get her wheels moving and get that in longer. in there. So great work and a much better team game from Eastside there, helping them get that ball forward.
Good control of the footy, and I was really impressed by Drew Cook's kind of work rate in that, and the follow-up efforts. Second and third was beautiful.
Yeah, another one with experience in Darwin. She plays for the Darwin Buffs, or Buffettes up there, and she lives down here. So lots of experience, and it's great to see girls from Katherine getting games in Premier League and even Div 1, just to get that experience and really lift our comp, because this standard has just increased every year that we've been out here.
Big time. You can see it over the years. I've called the game a few times, and it's just incredible football being played. It's along there, beautiful pick up off the deck, finds a player in space, just a little bit of a fumble there, but does well to keep control of the football. That is Nellie Thomas. Bounces, doesn't do favourably there for the forwards. Lots of players in space there, just doing what they can to get the footy off the deck. Umpire hasn't made a call there, does burst into some space. It's going to favour Eastside. Beautiful 360 there from Delacure. Just on the boots, going to bounce in. Goalkeeping there, great goalkeeping attempt there from Arnhem through Bush. Just kicks into space there. One-on-one contest again, and we'll find the boundary line. Umpire says that'll be mine. It'll be a ball up.
Yeah, and great work by Delacour there. She just spun out of about 3 or 4 tackles potential and just got it in long, but would have been nice to see her go for a run, because she can kick 30-40, and she could have taken that one herself, but not selfish, went long, but we'll get another stoppage here. So Ryan still in the ruck. Oh no, she's on the rover. Comes straight down the throat of her, and Thomas mops it up. She's another one that might have a bit of leather poisoning, and she just gets caught holding the ball there, but she's been on. She's got a high work rate and a great spoil, and seeing Lippo and a beautiful tackle. Lovely work, Nellie Thomas. She's a student of mine, and high work rate there, and deserves to be rewarded. And
she's very aware of that football too. She knew that if Aggie got a hand on it, it's dangerous. So she's done well there, body on the line and good follow-up rate.
She's definitely had some conversations with Coach Bracken this week, I'm sure, as Eastside just keep trying to take that risk, and Natasha Tile comes out with it, and she goes straight into the middle of the ground to Bush. And that's Taniqua Bush, I believe, who'll just attempt a torp inside 50, and Gillett, the only one that went at it, as Ryan comes around. She robes it beautifully, gets a ball inside, but nearly picked up there by Eastside. Unlucky there. It's got a bit of a push in the back, and it's come off the boot. A beautiful rove and snap there. I think that was Karen Noah that kicked that. I can't quite see. Have to get back to you on that one, but over the far side, it's a bit hard. It was against the wind as well. This wind's going to the right of screen. It's kind of swells when you're out there as well. So beautiful work by Arnhem. That's just what they do best. They get nice, clean possessions and kick long. It only takes 2 or 3 kicks to get down inside their 50, and then they just turn it on in there. So great work by the Arnhem Crows there, coached by Malcolm Hales. He's been there at the club for a while, the local school principal out there. This wind's just picked right up.
Sweet niblets. Anyone seen that new Twisters movie? It is massive out this week. Yeah. Malcolm, obviously, as you said, a bit of stalwart for the club there, and been involved for a few years, and was rewarded for his effort last week. He's named as the Big Rivers Volunteer of the Year. So fantastic effort he does out there, and it was a beautiful speech he gave just about his passion around supporting the team.
Yeah, him and Helen Lee get that club in order, I'm sure.
Yep.
As Eastside got another beautiful clearance out here, so they're really pressing. But ball's gone out in the fall, so we'll get a kick in here. As this looks for Bush. She can't quite grab it, but Tile again there, still following the footy. And Roberts' beautiful body work to just drag her under the ball, but coming out with it is Byers out to Delacour again, some more strength. And she just gets that one knocked out as she kicks, so holding the footy, and Tile will take that free kick.
Cunningham's got a no-nonsense attitude today. He wants this ball played quickly. Tile comes in, beautiful floating kick, will be under pressure, and just goes through the arms there, unfortunately,
of Collins.
Yeah.
So we'll get a ball up here. Garling versus Bush. As Kingsley's being pursued, and Long's going to keep that footy in. Kingsley, beautiful tackle and follow up there, and it just goes out. So we'll get another stoppage here right in front of us on this near side wing.
So just passing the 14-minute mark here if you're just joining us. Arnhem dominant display of football, but don't count Eastside out of it yet. 4 goals, 2-26 to Eastside's 1 goal, 2-8.
So Lavity at the bottom, she gets a quick hands out to Arnhem under there, and Thomas tries to take them on. She had a beautiful pickup and long break there. Milliken's just doing her hair out the back. Ball falls in her lap and she bangs it long, but Ryan's underneath that as Delacour puts that strong body pressure on. And Byers versatile, and they're still fighting for it. They're ball on ball, and Cunningham says, my ball.
Sam, I don't know how you're playing this. If I was involved in that little scuffle, I need to be airlifted out of this venue. They're just so tough out there as the ball just goes into space. You see a few players around there, but beautifully kicked out by Karen Ewer. Bounces into space, few players around a 3-on-1 contest there. Arnhem with the numbers back. That is Janita Kingsley on the boot. Just goes out on the full there. Thought she, perhaps a teammate might make it there, but doesn't. So, look, Arnhem Crows, impressive display again, just keeping control of that football, but Eastside right there with them. Just need to get a few majors on the board. Arnhem Crows, 4 goals, 2-26, leading. Eastside, 1 goal, 2-8. We'll be back right after halftime.
So we're here on a Friday night for our NAB AFL Auskick, where we run a girls only option.
They get distracted, they do cartwheels, they hold hands. It just makes it a fun experience.
I like Auskick because I get to play with my sister.
My girls just love interacting with the other girls here. They love kicking a footy, they love learning the skills, and they love the hot dog at the end.
Yeah!
Welcome to Lajamano, ladies and gentlemen, for the Bush Wrestling Championship. The whole community has come out today to watch the champion fight the cigarette. And the fight began, ladies and gentlemen. Can he do it? Whoa, the cigarette pushing hard. Oh no, champion lost his balance. The coach giving a champ a nicotine patch. Let's see if the patch is going to work. That give him strength against cigarette for round 2. He's our smoke-free champion. Beat the smoke with the patch.
Munjo molong, walara molong. Yamba oja, yuruk na manjay.
Can you feel the space between us? There's a tension in the air. I can feel the space between us. Won't you show me that you care? This could be so simple. All I want is to breathe easy. Do you want that too? Tell me that you do. All I want is to breathe easy. There's a lot to lose. Is it me you choose?
Munjo molong, walara molong. Yamba oja, yuruk na manjay.
Play your way. Sign up today at play.afl.
All right, footy fans, welcome back to the third quarter here of the 2024 SunCable Big Rivers Senior Women's Grand Final between Arnhem Crows and Eastside. A dominant display of football from both sides. A really even contest across the board, but Arnhem just managing to get the majors.
Yeah, and them coming through, Rihanna Ryan and Aggie Singh Lippo. I didn't quite catch and I didn't go check at halftime who kicked that fourth goal, so apologies. I'll do that at 3/4 time. And Eastside getting one off the back of that as we start off the middle with Garling gets over the top and Delacour pursuing that ball, but Karanua's in the bottom there. She gets a quick handball out, but it's stopped off and cut off by Eastside there, who are under it. And under it indeed through, it looks like Gillette in there, but Dinsdale reads it best. She looks for a teammate. She's got two of them in the middle, and Delacour's straight out the top, but coming in to put that pressure on was Kingsley. And she gets a quick handball out to Garling, who just bombs it long, and a beautiful contest and a great spoil there by Ross, but a kick around the body. And interesting to see Ross down in the forward line. She usually sits in the back, but cut off there by Byers out on that far side flank. And she's still pursuing it, and she's going to win herself a free kick here for being first to the footy. And it was in the back, so Byers will go back and she'll have a look for a target here.
She's looking for a centering kick.
She does, and she's got Lachey Gillett there. Nice. A backliner loves a goal.
Yeah, how's the work rate?
And go for it, Lachey. She just started work at the high school with the Stars Academy there, so she's a great role model for them. And she's a beautiful right kick, and she gets it in long, and she's kicked it. I love a backliner goal, and so does she.
How good's that?
Eastside have kicked the first goal of this third quarter inside the first 2 minutes as well. So beautiful work out of the clearances there.
Yeah. Great control of the footy and beautiful work there. Like I want to say it was Byers there with that free on the wing, just to centre that kick and obviously maximise their options as well. And that's exactly the start that Bracken would have wanted for them.
Yeah, so Gillette started off in the middle there. I actually called her just before that. She got it out with them. So she's been injected into the middle just to give them a bit of strength, I would say, around the contest and really push through some of these. You can see all that dust in the background in the cages out the back. So ball goes up. Garling, beautiful knock forward. Wow. Delacour's going to be first to it here. Can she grab it cleanly? She can't, and Arnhem just lose their feet. But King gets it off, and Gillette a lovely smother. But Arnhem with the kick away, and Ulamari there with Long in pursuit.
Oh, Nikita.
Long's going to be first to the footy, but Ulamari putting the body on. She just falls over her, and Thomas in for support. She gets a quick kick away, but picked up there by King from Arnhem, and it's cut off by Gordon. Over the top is Rankin in there. She's just trying to knock it out, and Garling, beautiful quick hands here. So instructed there, but a great smother by Ulamari, and that's Larissa Ulamari as she follows up that smother. But King in pursuit, and a great wrap-up tackle by Tile. So quick, fast start to this third term as the ball goes up, and it's Garling versus Kingsley, and very even there, but well read by Arnhem. Kingsley coming out with it, and a beautiful shepherd there. She picks it up and snaps it around the right like she does so well. And Thomas versus Singh Lippo there. Oh, Thomas with the better off. Beautiful pick up, Nellie Thomas. She gets a kick away, and the Eastside bench love it. I can hear him from up here as Garling takes them on, and she just drops that one, so holding the ball. But Nellie Thomas, take a bow. You've turned Aggie Singh inside out, and that's not easy to do.
No, I saw earlier, you could see the contest where she chopped Aggie off earlier, and I thought, wow, that's a great matchup there. So great matchup between the two kind of elite footballers.
Yep, and great intercept there, but Singh gets a quick out the back.
Oh,
as she's gone in long. Has it been touched off the boot? And umpire says yes, it has. So that'll just go through for a behind. So Arnhem's first score of this third term. So Eastside with a kick out here, and I think that's Lumai with the footies. She's just looking for it. I say take a run and get it out the 50. She goes dangerous straight up the ground, and she's got Rankin under there, but Kingsley picks it up off the bounce. Lucky she's tall.
Yeah.
As she wheels around, does a beautiful drop punt to goals, and the goal square's empty.
Unfavourable bounce.
Still in.
Wow, that is very unfortunate for Kingsley. That is a shocking bounce of that football. Just completely spent it left. So, right, I apologise. So, reset here. Ball will go up.
Thomas in the ruck.
Don't mind.
Get it, girl.
Bit of everything.
King comes in. Who's got it there off the boot there? Looks like Glenarcy Brown. And I think she's got herself a free kick there. Maybe it was a high or something. Somebody's asking for it there. So she'll get Glenarcy Brown will get a free kick on a 45-degree angle, about 15 metres outside of goal. She hasn't gone back far, so I'm hoping she'll kick it quickly.
Oh.
And she does, and she steers that one home with composure and beautiful skill there. So a quick response from the Arnhem Crows girls to get their 5th goal on the board here. So that wind just keeps picking up and keeps swirling around. I do noticeable another NTFL sort of bit of a legend there in Alicia Stanley. She's been working down here in the Big Rivers region, and she's been out helping Malcolm and Helen coach the Arnhem girls. So she's out there running water for them today, and I'm sure she's providing some great knowledge onto them too. And Hoya in the runner's outfit as well. She'll be stoked to see their lead so far as the ball's gone back up. It hasn't gone far. It's still inside that centre circle. Just waiting for it to spill out, and it does. It comes out to Kingsley, but a great bodywork from Garling there as she kicks off the ground. Pick up by Luma. She tries to take him on, and she's just thrown that one over the top. And she'll give away a free kick. So Bush takes it. She's looking for Aggie, and Thomas has just lost a metre of her. Thomas so strong there. Just tried to wrap her up. Didn't quite, but absolutely affected that.
Oh, did she get it?
Sorry, the ball's gone down in deep on the run. And a quick kick, and that looks like Lalisha Bush-Gordon there. That's Trefina Bush's daughter, actually. So she's kicked Arnhem's 6th goal, and they've got a bit of momentum here. About halfway through this 3rd quarter.
So it's definitely, they started so strong Eastside, so they've got to, and you can see they had the control out of the centre, and that's what resulted in that first goal of the quarter. They've really got to kind of sharpen their composure in the centre. If they can control the footy out of the guts, they're going to maximise their options here. But Arnhem just doing all the things right, wasting no time to surge that ball forward.
Yeah, and Eastside are winning these clearances 9 out of 10 times in the middle, but just need to get it in long. And Garling's winning the ruck every time pretty much over Kingsley, just taking that position under as Delacour picks it up, turns around. Garling just brushes one off.
Beautiful.
She's gone inside, and she's got a target there. He's just dropped it. But she's going to get a quick handball out, and she's got won herself a free kick for in the back. That looks like Milliken's, Aisha Kay there will take that outside 50. She goes for the handball, but put her hospital ball there, put her teammate under pressure there in Gillett. But they're still pressing Eastside. This is what they need to do. And Arnhem are beautifully balanced around the contest. And Teddy will just take Kalisha Ross on, and Kalisha, beautiful work. Just really affecting that and not letting Bush get a kick outside 50.
Yeah, keep that ball in their forward 50. Let's maximise some options here. Umpire Sam Cunningham with the ball up. Ball goes up. No clear touch from the ruck. It's on the deck there. Lots of bodies crowding. Do what they can to get it into space. Umpire might say that's mine again. Yes, he does.
So deep inside Eastside's forward 50. You've got Kingsley versus, I would say, Ross going up. Kay goes up, and Arnhem pick it up off a nice bounce, and it comes out, but Eastside with the numbers there. Just comes off an Eastside, and we'll get a ball up just outside Eastside's forward 50.
So again, good options here for Eastside.
Looks like some confusion here off the Eastside bench. Garling goes under. What's the umpire called here? Oh, he's called the free kick. Good work. I didn't see a signal.
They've been high in the contest, perhaps. So she did well to get herself a free. Garling drops that one in.
There's 3-on-1 under there.
Murder of crows under that ball.
As Delacour pursues this, and she uses her body well. She just sticks it on the outside of her boot, and Laverty's first in there. Laverty's got it. Can she get a kick away? And she can. Charlie Laverty. Great goal. Beautiful work from Eastside there. Really pushing the ball forward. Really just didn't give up in that passage and locked it in nicely. So Eastside with their 3rd goal of the game. 3 goals, 2-20 with Arnhem still in that lead. 6 goals, 3-39. Definitely a gettable lead.
Yeah, those 2 goals that Arnhem secured in the quarter really kind of extended that lead. So they've got to really get control of the footy. You can see Garling just doing really impressive work out of the centre. So she was well supported by Delacour early in the quarter. So we'll see if that combination works for Eastside again.
So King's gone into the ruck now for Garling as the ball goes up and Kingsley gets over it. The ball's just ping-pong back and forth, and umpires found a holding free kick for, that's Gabriella King from the Arnhem Crows. We had a Sky King in there for the ruck for Eastside, sorry. As Long pursues this, she just taps it.
God,
she saw, knew
impressive.
Aggie was going to get it, but she worked that beautifully. As the kick's just a little bit high for Millikins there, but picking it up was Coolwell, and Millikins comes out. She puts it on the left, a beautiful kick, but Tile is sitting in the hole waiting for that kick, Ava Millikins. As Tile goes long down the middle to her trusty rucking Kingsley. Oh, the mark's been paid. She probably did control that one to ground, but that'll at least give Eastside a bit more time to get back. As Kingsley's looking for a target and there's not much movement up. So she plays on just to get a bit more distance in there.
Oh, beautiful mark.
Bush works her opposition under the footy there. So she just sends it goalward. Few Arnhem, few Eastside, but it's just going to roll out the back and through for a behind.
So Arnhem 6, 4, 40 to Eastside 3 to 20. Just quick maths on my behalf there. Wow, that was a bit slow. I need a coffee, Sam. Just the brain's not braining today as the Eastside here.
Just going to bring it out from defence, and that's Luma. She's going, where's my target here? And the umpire's blown a whistle for something. It was a great kick, though. Cleared the 50, which would have been nice for Rankin to run onto that, but I'm not really sure what that whistle's been blown for.
So the ball will come back, perhaps.
Yep, looks like it's coming back. Actually think that's Tenalia Miller with that ball. I think I kept calling her Lumai, so apologies. As Gillett's under that one and it clears the 50. Great kick, and Rankin first to pick it up. Oh, that's a bit high there, but ball's umpire says play on, and Long picks it up. She goes to take the player on, and the tackler in Bush will get a free kick. That's Taniqua Bush. And Taniqua goes in long, sitting under his Kingsley. Kingsley picks it up. It's got to go. The bounce, that deep bounce in the goal square. Might have been those horse hoofs from the show. Nice little dent in the ground that caused that to go sideways.
I think it might be that same dent from before.
There was a lot of sand, significantly more sand last week. But the deck is looking amazing. Thank you, Macabor, for all his work getting that up as Eastside bring it back in, goes straight up the middle with a bit of a torp, and Thomas first to it. So she'll just get a quick kick, and Cook's there. She's ready to get it, but she's got supporting Coolwell as she's overrun the ball, and Cook's taken out her teammate, Xavier. She's got to run down the wing, but Tile, the only one back there by herself. She's going to let that ball run out and slow things up. So Tile will take a free lasso kick here. Lasso free kick. She's on the ground, so play on. Great pressure, Sonia Xavier. She forces that one.
Phenomenal hands from Brooke Lever. How is that, Lever? Phenomenal. Get her a kit.
She had a few games with the Katherine Crocs this year down here.
Hey, interchange steward working overtime.
As Cook goes in long, that wind's just swept that ball straight into that pocket, and it's going to roll out, and we'll see ourselves a ball up. So Eastside have got a minute 30 here to lock this ball in deep in their forward 50. There's no one in the goal square. Looks like Gabriella King has dropped back there. But Eastside will want to look to lock this one in if it's going to come straight out, as King is up in the ruck for Eastside.
Yeah,
it looks like Bush.
A goal before this siren would get them in a really solid
King works
position.
it. Roberts grabs it out of the air. She steps one way, steps the other. She drops that footy at the bottom. She goes, someone else help me. And it's coming out, it's spilled out, and Kay's got it. Kay's picked it up and snapped. Are they going to pay advantage? Wasn't even their free kick, so no.
No.
It's an Arnhem free kick.
Lucky it wasn't 50.
So Arnhem have it here deep in their back line. A quick hands out to Tadisha Bush. Comes off the side of her boot and she's going to kick it out in the full. They got 30 seconds left. Hopefully the bench is screaming at him. I mean, the girls will be able to see the time on the scoreboard too. So Gillette's got it, so she goes. She looks inboard. There's 3 people. Go, Joe Delacour. She takes a mark, takes him on. Beautiful smother, Kingsley. And it comes out to Ross. Ross is looking for a target. She's got Roberts there, but she's got also Tadisha Bush at the back, and Ryan's pushed up the ground. She picks up. She goes quick. I don't think they're going to have enough time here as Cook's pursuing that footy. And that is the siren.
So third quarter there, Arnhem Crows 6-5, 41 to Eastside's 3-20. Impressive display again from both sides here. And again, we'd like to say thank you to Katherine West Health Board for kindly supporting today's SunCable BRFL Grand Final. Have you been thinking about quitting the smokes? Yarn with your local health centre, and commence your journey through quitting today. We'll be right back after three-quarter time.
Molong, walara molong. Nyambao ja. Yuruk na manjay.
All right, footy fans, we are back for the fourth and final quarter here of the 2024 SunCable Big Rivers Football League Senior Women's Competition. The fourth and final quarter here, and it'll decide our 2024 victors.
Yeah, and I think both teams looking for a third or fourth cup out of this league. So both teams with actually the only two teams that have won our senior women's grand finals here. That shows you how strong they are.
Yeah.
And as we get underway here, it's inside, Eastside's forward half, and a kick off the deck, just rolling to Ross there, and Vlahovic, she's over it, tries to pick it up. She's hotly contested by Byers, and Ross tries to get a kick away out of that pack, and it's still there. Girls falling over it, and umpire says my ball.
So it's a good start for Eastside there. Good control out of the centre. They need to maximise this opportunity.
It's Kingsley over the top there. Gets a tap out, losing their feet at the bottom of that pack is Arnhem, but a quick kick out from Eastside. It's gone deep into their pocket, garling into that sand pit. That is our forward pocket. She shrugs one. She gets a kick
they've got
away.
the option here.
She's got Sky King there. Can Sky King run in? And she has. She's kicked it just in the nick of time, and great pressure from Arnhem there, but beautiful work. Eastside first to the footy, hands over it.
She's up and about, she's open arms spread running. Back into the centre square, so there's options here for Eastside, and that's a good resurgence. That'll bump them up there to 4 goals, just trailing Eastside.
What they need at the start. If they got one, they were done for.
And it's exactly how they started the third quarter too, but hopefully this means that they can really drive momentum. Ball goes up again, good tap, well out of the centre there, and read beautifully by Arnhem. Ball bounces into space, it's a pressure there. Aggie Singh, oh my God, look at her go. Buttes that one in, it'll float. Is it going to be good? Yes! Phenomenal work, and Aggie just receiving high fives on the paint of the 50. How beautiful is that out of the guts?
Can't script that. Not in a grand final.
No way.
She just slipped out the back of the contest there. And Amy Weeson, she's a Nooka player. She's also helped the Nooka men's on their committee this year. She has a shot on goal, and she just sprayed it to the left.
No.
But she read that ball beautifully coming in and took a really strong mark in that 50. Just let her defender try and attack that footy, and she's come out with the mark there as
beautiful overhead mark.
Have a kick in from Eastside. They're going on the far side, and this ball will hold up in this wind in the direction it's floating, and she's got pressure coming at her, but a beautiful long kick inside the centre square, that is. And Arnhem with numbers back. They're sitting over the top of it. They're really pushing here, and Eastside need to dig deep. Really cut this off first, and Aggie picks it up. She dances around one. Beautiful pressure from Eastside there, but it comes out the back to Runyu, and Runyu goes around on the right. Weeson in again, just dropped that mark in her fingertips. Didn't realise it was coming so low, and Xavier's picked that one up. She just boots it out to space. That's a better option, and she's got a good bounce here. It's going to stay in. The Sky King tries to pick it up. Delacour, that is, sorry, tries to pick it up, and she's just thrown her player around in a bit of frustration. Giving away a free kick anyway. Karanua, the captain's got it. She's got Kingsley in the middle. Kingsley takes a mark. I'd say this is too far out to score, but if she was kicking from where the mark is, I reckon she would have kicked it, and she hands it off to Karanua out the back. Eastside with numbers. A punch from Eastside deep there, and Xavier pursuing that ball. She picks it up. She can't quite get rid of it. Oh, she did, and it's been called a throw. So Runyu will get this. Tough inside of her pack. So Runyu right on the boundary line. Umpire Cunningham putting the K back into a distance allowed. So she's come around. She's only taken one step. She's kicked a drop punt. Just gone across the face, and Kingsley, she's just so tall. Those long limbs, just tried to get up and mark it there, but it's gone through for a behind.
So
Eastside needing 3 goals to get on top of this game as they come out this side, and Cook goes for the mark but spills it. It's just been run over the boundary line there, and it'll take a ball up here.
Umpire Sam Cunningham again with the ball up. Eastside doing what they can to get this out of this danger zone here where Arnhem thrive. Good ruck contest, plucked out of the air beautifully there by Kingsley, but good turnover. Ball going to space, it's about who can hold it. A little bit of a falcon there as the ball again wrapped up. Lots of pressure. umpire, there'll be a ball up.
So Eastside clear it out. It's just inside Arnhem's forward half, but King goes up in the ruck here and she just missed that ball, but Byers picks it up beautifully. She's handballed out wide and Ulamari's going to be first to it as she tries to keep the ball in play and handballs it back. And the umpires paid a last disposal here, lasso free kick.
See Ulamari there went down, not sure if she was hurt, but no, she's done well to get back up.
Cook will take this, nobody's on the mark, or Singly Post found the mark.
Oh, she's just, oh.
Lucky. So she kicks it straight to Arnhem, who can't quite get under it, but Delacour hitting that pack, just putting that pressure on, and beautiful tackle by Thomas.
How good's that for
Not
Thomas?
rewarded, unfortunate there, and a free kick paid against her. And she'll stand the mark. She's been on Singlipo, and when she was on her, she's turned her inside out.
Yeah.
So I wonder who's on Singlipo here, and it looks like Nikita Long went to her. A smart move, very smart footballers.
Oh!
Arnhem have just thrown it back in. No throw called, play on, says the umpire. The ball's just bouncing in and out, but King from Arnhem, Gabrielle King gets it out, but it doesn't go the full distance. So Kingsley with the pursue, and a kicking in danger, free kick will be paid here as it's off the deck. So Kingsley with this, have a dab. Lots of people yelling at her from the bench.
Yeah, lots of mixed messaging.
She comes around, it just slips off the side of her boot slightly, and under it is Kanita Bush. It's deep in that corner. It's 2-on-2 over there with beautiful strength, and a ball up. It's being called.
So again, Arnhem with the complete control of the football here, and it's remained in their forward 50 for a few minutes now. Ball goes into space, a little bit of a snap. Oh, Arnhem are up and about. They are waving those banners, and I reckon it was Kingsley.
Yeah, that's Kingsley there who's kicked that.
Phenom.
She'd be right up there in the best on ground vote today for sure. You can't go past her in the ruck, you can't go past her around the ground, and just the cleanness and the composure.
Just a presence as well, you know. There isn't a contest that she hasn't been involved in today, so yeah, no, I completely agree with you there.
So it's going to be tough for Eastside. We're halfway through the last quarter of this 2024 Women's Big Rivers Football League Grand Final, with Arnhem leading 7 goals 7-49 to Eastside 4 goal 2-26. And it's been a great game out here already, and hopefully Eastside can just find something inside of them and dig a bit deeper and reduce that margin as they deserve. So we're back in the middle. We've got King versus Kingsley here, as King gets the chocolates over that one, and she's got support from Kay. Kay can't quite get a clean possession there, and Thomas is going to pick this one up, but she's got two Arnhem Crows on her, and they've taken her high, so she'll get a free kick in the middle of the ground. So everyone from Eastside running back. She's got a strong lead from Ross. She's come out deep, but a kick's just gone over the top of Ross into the hands of Trafina Bush.
You can hear the Arnhem supporters here. It's getting closer and closer, that silverware. Ball bounces there into space unfavourably. You can see a few players there doing what they can to pick it up. Picked up nicely there, but just unfortunately fell off the boot.
Larvik with that kick forward into Aggie. Singlipo versus Long. Can she keep it in? She can't. Great pressure from Nikita Long. Cunningham reckons free kick must have come off the boot in the last little bit there. So Long from Eastside will get it, and Thomas is screaming for it in the middle. Just led a bit too early, I'd say. And Long's going to go down the line, sitting under it. Both sides, as Ryan's going to rove this ball herself. She takes Long on.
Jeez.
She composes herself. The ball's just swung into that pocket again, and it rolls out.
You can almost see there's a bit of breeze around. We've kind of said it all game, but you can see the way the breeze just caught that ball and said, no, not today. Just moved it right to the left. So we have another ball up again in Arnhem's forward 50 here. 25 or so, 45 degrees out from the goals. Ball goes up, plucked out of the air there, under pressure early. Again, ball on the deck. Players doing what they can to get control of the football. Hand passed along. Again, lots of players desperately reaching to get this ball into space. Kingsley up there. She snapped it. No, just around for a behind.
Again, without that wind, I reckon that would have gone through. That wind just picked it up right at its peak and took it across, and almost hitting the 10-minute mark here. I'd say it'd be hard for Eastside to double their score and take this.
They've really got to dig deep.
Gillette, a beautiful kick out wide, is picked up by Delacour, and she just turns around, gets a kick long. This is what they've needed to do all game, is just kick it long. 2 kicks and we're already in the middle of the ground. This is not a small oval like other ovals we play on down here. Pursuing that ball is Miller.
Don't argue.
Gives her a don't argue, composes herself, gets that short kick to Ross. But Mina Bush, she's there. She takes off like a rocket. She just chucks it on the boot. Is it going to stay in? It doesn't, and that should be Eastside free kick.
Yes.
So Ross will take this free kick. There's no one on the marks. Get up and go.
Go, run with it.
Go. I think everyone's yelling at her on
Sissy,
the bench. Go. As she goes in, she's looking for teammate in Garling, but Teddy Bush takes the front position in that, and it's rolled, and we'll get a ball up inside 50. So tense moments down on the Eastside bench, I'm sure. The ball goes up. Garling in the ruck over Tile. She's just tried to take it out, doesn't quite get possession. It's come out to Roberts. She's already kicked one today. Can she kick another? She's going to try and dance around it, but Kingsley back there.
What's she doing back there?
Just helping. Team player.
Wow, the work rate from her. Beautiful pick up there.
Running through the middle there, but Gillette cuts that one off. Gillette just kicks it off the deck back to her. Bit of kick to kick here. Sitting under it is Singlipo. Someone's just lost her there. And Singlipo, beautiful kick on the lead of Bush.
How is the weight of that ball? That is a stunning kick.
And she's got 2-on-1 deep in the square. And the one into Sheena Rankin goes hard. She didn't lose her feet like the other two did, and she's finally got some support. That's great defense to Sheena Rankin, but it comes out to King. King turns around and snaps it. And I'm going to call it here, and I'm going to say that's our that sort of game. Eastside aren't coming back from this.
No, that is it's a monstrous lead for the Crows at the moment. Just about 3 minutes remaining in the final term. It's a mammoth effort from Eastside. Just about if they can dig deep here, but it looks like it's out of reach for them.
Yeah, and as I said at the start, it's been a really interesting season here. Lots of 12-a-side games have ended up with both Arnhem as well fielding, so they've rotated through a lot of players this year as well, getting the 12 to 14 on the field, and to get full sides out for this grand final is a credit to them, and the footy is much better when we've got full sides as well, and a beautiful strong tackle there from Thomas in the middle of the ground. But it's great footy out here today that we're seeing, and it would be good if Eastside, they're strong footy IQs, but Arnhem have kicked most of their goals from snap around the body in the run. Yeah. So if they had just cut that off, I think we would be seeing a different margin. So we'll get another ball up here. King versus Kingsley. The 2-foot jump from King. Kingsley just gets up the top of it. And a strong sling tackle from Cook. She'll give away that free kick, thinking it's hers.
Aggie's desperately got the arm up, asking for it. What's happening here?
It looks like umpire's going to pull out a card, so she must have said something, or maybe paid a dangerous free, but nevertheless, so Eastside will play down a player for these last 2 minutes, do some maths. Beautiful late minute spoil from Gillette there in the run, but pursuing it is Ulamari, and Tayo Ulamari picks it up, gets a dribbler forward. Aggie Singlipo, she's just sitting out the back.
Lurking.
Just lets Eastside get it, so it'll come back here in a second. Beautiful contest there, but Tile still following that footy, just takes the legs out of her own teammate, diving on that ball, and Garling comes out with it. She's strong and she's tall, but King, she's been around the footy a lot today. I don't know much about her. I haven't seen her play that much footy, but she's got a lot of touches today as ball comes back in the middle, and Miller gets a quick hands out to Thomas, and Thomas kicks down to Ross, and Thomas keeps going, but Bush on the end of that one cleans it up, and she'll go out to the far side wing. But Laverty there, first one there from Eastside, she'll pick it up and get a quick hands, looking for Xavier, but a Tayo Lamari again off the deck. Pick it up, my girl. She keeps going, but strengthen Eastside defence. The Eastside haven't given up here either, which is good to see.
Oh, and here we go.
Here we go. She knew it was going to come back. Every time she plays, I open her candy shop, and I haven't opened it today.
This might be the cherry on top. If she can put it through. Yes, she has. Aggie saying take a bow.
that her second or third goal today?
Oh, I've lost. I got no more room on this sheet. That is a phenomenal effort. Mentioned earlier, took home this year's women's best and fairest medal for the league, and then beautiful finisher like that for the Crows. Hopefully that, and it will, under 30 seconds, 10 seconds to go before that siren blows. Arnhem Crows are well and truly your premiers for the 2024 season.
They're giving us a countdown.
Yeah, you can hear, the fence is absolutely going nuts. That siren hasn't gone. Oh, no.
Umpire's called game now. I think it has now.
And there's nothing better than watching the community get around these girls and the way they run on. Look at them. They're just so up and about. It's good to see, and the girls getting around each other here, giving each other hugs, and the streamers. There's nothing like Big River League football. So
Helen Lee out there with her flag in the middle.
So much pride with that flag. It's a phenomenal effort and a great reward for the girls, and a massive, massive effort from Eastside as well to put the team together they have today and fight the whole way through to the end. A hard game of contested footy.
Yeah, so wrapping us up, I would say in our best players today, it'd be hard to pick between Singlipo and Kingsley, but I would go Kingsley for our best on. She was in the back, she was in the forward, she was in the ruck, she was roving her own balls, she was kicking goals, she was the full footballer today. Singlipo from the Arnhem Crows, again, all around it, very clean, very composed. Natasha Tile just sweeping up, really smart footballer off the back of everything, just cleaning things up. The youngster in Taya Ulamari, she had a lot of the footy too. She was really strong around the ground and had a really good work rate all day. And for Eastside, hard to pick, but Nellie Thomas, I thought, played a great role on Aggie Singlipo for 2 quarters there, and really took the game on every chance she had in that role as well. And Tashina Rankin, I thought, did well through the middle. Leisha Gillette, they put her in, they injected her in, and she gave them a spark at the start of this last quarter. Taylor Garling was great in the ruck all day. She'll win every time. And Delacour all around the ground too, just never gave up as well there. So any more from you, Tara?
Yeah, look, you've ticked all of my boxes there, Sam. The only one that I had outstanding was probably the effort there from Nikita Long as well from Eastside. I think her work rate and the follow-up efforts there to get the job done was really impressive and kind of kept Eastside within reach. So congratulations again. It's a mammoth effort to make the grand final alone. So massive props there to Eastside for getting this far. It's unfortunately wasn't their day, and a huge congratulations to your 2024 SunCable Big Rivers Football League Senior Women's Premiers, the Arnhem Crows. It's been an absolute pleasure to host you this afternoon. We'll be back for more footy in the Senior Women's competition next year.